Iranians are voting today to elect their next president. With me is the Iranian ambassador to talk about the elections and the provisions made here in Delhi for the Iranians to vote. So welcome to WION. It's always a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you.
And my first question to you is about the presidential elections. The voting is taking place today. So if you can give us the details as to the process, how many Iranians are voting in Iran itself, when will be the results out, and the security measures taken by the authorities, given that this is a large-scale measure.
Thank you for this opportunity to share with our Indian nation some information about the Iranian presidential election. According to the Constitution of Iran, the president should be elected by direct vote of the people. So, and based on the Constitution, if president demise or disabled to do its duty during the 50 days, the new election should be conducted and new president should be elected. According to this, Ministry of Interior of Iran organized the new election, 14th election, presidential election on 28th of June. Today in India, we have set up 4 voting centers in Delhi, in Culture House, in Mumbai and Hyderabad in our Consulate General, and the 4th one in Pune in Imambara. We hope that about 3,000 to 4,000 Iranians are here. We facilitate the condition for them to participate in their and utilize their right to vote for their president. Regarding the number of people who are able to vote, there are about more than 50 million Iranians are able to vote today, and we hope that they will utilize this right to select and elect their president. This is the during the 45 years after the revolution, this is Iranian people have participated in more than 50 elections. They have participated in 2 referendums to name the political system of Iran, and in the first referendum they elected Islamic Republic as the political system of Iran, and in the second referendum they approved the Constitution of Iran, and the third referendum they approved the amendment on the Constitution. And this is the 14th round of presidential election, and also till now we had conducted more than 11 parliamentary election. So the Iranian political system is based on the vote of people, and people have right to elect their member of parliament. Even supreme leader is elected by people, but indirectly, not directly. President is elected directly, but supreme leader will be elected through council or parliament of expertise. In Iran, and almost more than 55 voting centers inside Iran today will host Iranian people, and in most of the countries of the world there are voting centers. It depends on the vast and the number of Iranians who are there. The number of the voting centers differs. In India there are 4, in England there are 8, in Germany and United States and different countries there are different voting centers for people to utilize this right.
Sir, if you can talk about essentially the results as well. I believe the results will be out tomorrow, and the elections are snap elections, given that it happened in the backdrop of the unfortunate demise of your president. That is something that the country is still reeling under.
Yes, the result, the count, the result according to the number and figures of the voting paper will be released by Ministry of Interior. I hope that till tomorrow the result will be released. But this result should be approved by the Guardian Council, which is the main responsible for election in Iran. And after the approval of this council, the new president officially has been elected. I think it will last 2 or 3 days.
It will last 2 or 3 days. Moving from the elections, but talking about the demise of the former president, if you can talk about essentially how this has been something of a very dark period for the Iranian people, for the Iranian government, and how countries in the region, including India, supported you.
We really enjoyed the support of India during this tragedy. I, as Ambassador of Iran, on behalf of myself and on behalf of Iranian nation and Iranian government, appreciate the position of India, calling one day mourning in India, and with this solidarity will be saved and has been registered in the mindset of Iranian. Indian and Iranian nation have been together during the histories, centuries, but in the current days, this position of India was grateful, and we never forget it. Regarding the act or result and the effect of this election on the Iranian foreign policy or internal policy, I should emphasize that there will be no changes in Iranian foreign policy. According to the constitution, we do have supreme leader, and there are 3 main powers. There is a division in the powers: legislative, judiciary power, and executive. President is the head of executive power, and the second power after the supreme leader, but main power for the executive, main power in executive power. So it's a high-ranking position and important, and main decision will be taken by president. But at the same time, president is not alone in making decision. There are different body which help president in making decision and designing an approach of country internally and internationally.
Essentially, what does these elections mean for the Iranian governance system? If you can explain to our viewers in terms of the democratic setup in Iran.
First of all, conducting an election just less than 50 days, it shows that how Iranian political system is resilient and agile. Despite many problems, many difficulties inside Iran, economically, politically, we could conduct this election, and it proved the agility of Iranian political system. We hope that after this unfortunate tragedy of the demise of president, it will pave new phase of progress and development inside Iran. Although it is very soon to predict about the new approaches and the strategy of the coming president, but generally I can say that there will be no principally changes in the foreign policy of Iran regarding the Palestine, regarding nuclear issue, regarding defense power of Iran, but we hope that the new government will intensify Iranian, the President Raisi's policy in the neighborhood first policy. During the President Raisi, Iran promoted its relation with neighborhood countries and also intensified. We'll also follow this, and by this we will, inshallah, will be able to bypass brutal sanction of United States.
So my last question to you is about the India-Iran relationship, which is a civilizational relationship. We also saw the Chabar port deal, which is seen as significant. Also the engagement, the congratulations sent by the Iranian leadership to the new government. So how do you see India-Iran relationship, if you can give a last closing comment to us?
You know, Indian-Iranian relation is civilizational, cultural, and there is a strong people-to-people relation. Besides this, there are too many similarities in the approaches, in the strategy of both countries regarding the regional and international issue. And besides this, Iranian economy and Indian economy are complementary. So we hope that in the new era there will be more progress in the relation. Although it should be mentioned that President Raisi played an important role in an effective role in signing Chabahar contract without the support of President and without the attention of President Raisi, there were too many legal and technical problems, but by the direct support of President Raisi, all these differences were resolved, and we could step forward to a new era in our relation.
Well, on that note, sir, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION. It was lovely speaking to you here and coming to this voting center as well, which is a first for me as well. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you for WION. Always I follow your channel. Thank you for your informative programs. Thank you
so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir. With video journalist Sidhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.